Hello students, welcome to a geography class for lesson number 6, population. In this lesson, we are going to learn about the population of India as well as Brazil. So, let's begin first with the population of India. Students, we know that population is an important resource of any country and it is also known as the important indicator for the development of a nation. The qualitative aspect of population are important for the nation's economic and social progress. That means if population will be more and if it is not having the quality, then the nation will not develop. And if the population is qualitative type, then ultimately it leads to the progress. So it is very important for social and economic progress that population must be qualitative. Let's study the population of Brazil and India. So here you are given with a map. Study the maps in figure 6.1a and 6.1b and answer the questions. So here students, the very first question, state with highest population density. So the answer is, the state with highest population density are Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Next question, state with lowest population density. So the answer is, the state with lowest population density are Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Sikkim, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Next question, on the basis of the maps given above, classify the distribution population in India in the following table. So here the population is distributed in two parts, population density according to per square kilometer, and here you are just required to write the name and of the state or the union territories. Four classifications are given: less than 100, 101 to 250, 251 to 500 and more than 501. We will learn one by one. So first, the population density less than 100. It includes Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Sikkim and the union territories of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Here the population is less than 100. Next one is population between 101 to 250 per square kilometer. So the name of the places or the states are Chhattisgarh, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. Next classification is population density between 251 to 500 per square kilometer. So the states here are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Jharkhand, Tripura and the Union Territories of Daman and Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli. Fourth classification, more than 501 population density. So the states are Bihar, West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Chandigarh, Puducherry. All these are having the density more than 501. Now students, correlate the climate and physiography of India with its population distribution and write a note on it. That means we require to just show the correlation between climate and physiography of India. So here the distribution of population in India is uneven because of the following factor. That means it is not equally distributed everywhere. In some states population is very sparse, in some very dense, and in some areas it is average. So here the reason behind it is, first one is topographical factor. That means like the Himalayan region, because of the hilly region there is a sparse population, whereas in Ganga plain due to the fertile soil and non-hilly land leads to the dense population. Topography बहुत important करती है ना, कि according to the topography it get reduced or population get reduced or it may be sparse. So mostly we can see that Himalayan range is a high mountainous range. So hilly region है इसलिए वहाँ पर population क्या है, बहुत sparse है. In compared to that, if we are talking about the Ganga plain, so there we can find a very fertile soil, even non-hilly region is there, so it leads to a dense population. Second important factor is climatic conditions. Extreme climatic conditions like hot regions of Rajasthan or snow-covered regions of Jammu and Kashmir have unfavorable and harsh climate. If climate is not suitable, then population will be less. Livelihood activities like agriculture and animal rearing cannot be done through the year, thus these regions have low population. Last but not the least is availability of water and resources also impacts the distribution of population. One can give example of Kutch area of Thar desert area in Rajasthan. These areas receive less rainfall. So according to that, if rainfall is less, water resources are also less, so population is very sparse or very low. Here students, if we are talking about India, so India's population is around 121 crores according to the census of 2011. India is the second most populous country in the world. India occupies 2.41% of land area of the world, whereas it supports 17.5 of the world's population. यानी अगर हम पूरे वर्ल्ड की बात करते हैं, सो वर्ल्ड के पूरे लैंड एरिया में से 2.141% जो है वो क्या है, इंडिया का लैंड एरिया है, और उसमें से भी 17.5% जो है वर्ल्ड की पॉपुलेशन का 17.5% पॉपुलेशन कहाँ पर है, इंडिया में. इंडियाज़ एवरेज पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी इज़ 382 पर्सन पर स्क्वायर किलोमीटर. एक स्क्वायर किलोमीटर में कितने लोग रहते हैं, 382 पर्सन रिसाइड करते हैं as per 2011 census. In India, population is very unevenly distributed. I told you earlier that as we are having different topography, different climatic conditions, so according to that, population is unevenly distributed. It is not same everywhere. Physiography, climate play an important role in the distribution of population due to fertile land, plain land, and availability of water. Human settlements have been established in these parts for many centuries. If we are find the suitable condition for the people, that means water availability proper है, fertile land area है, plain area है, so the settlement will be more in that area. Apart from that, if you are talking about this population, so due to farming, industries and trade, the proportion of the population got concentrated in few places. That means पॉपुलेशन जो है वो डिपेंड करती है कि किस टाइप का लैंड एरिया है, फार्मिंग कैसी है, इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया कैसा है, ट्रेडिंग कैसी है. अगर ये सारे फैसिलिटीज़ अवेलेबल होती है, सो वी कैन फाइंड more population in that area. That means population will be very dense. And if farming, industries, trade, all these will be very is not suitable, that means all these are not available properly, so population will be very sparse. For example, the northern plain of the country, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Bengaluru, Chennai, etc. ये सारे प्लेसेस जो है यहाँ पर हम देखते हैं, मोस्टली दीज आर दी metropolitan cities, or we can say that industrial and trading centers. Here population is more. On the contrary, that means just opposite to that, in mountainous, hilly regions, desert areas, dense forest areas, density is sparse because of the inaccessibility, absence of facilities and tough life. ये सारे प्लेसेस जो है यहाँ पर क्या है कि हिली रीजन है, डेंस फॉरेस्ट एरिया है, डिजर्टेड एरिया है, सो फैसिलिटीज़ आर नॉट एडिक्वेटली प्रॉपरली अवेलेबल एक्चुअली. सो हियर वी कैन फाइंड दैट पॉपुलेशन इज़ वेरी स्पेर्स. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू द फिजियोग्राफी, टोपोग्राफी एंड क्लाइमेट, population is also changing. It is always uneven. So here we have completed the information related to population of India. In the coming video, we are going to learn about the population of Brazil. Thank you, students.